Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Boxycharm time. I thought I was being so productive yesterday. I pre-filmed a couple of videos. I was like, oh, Boxycharm didn't come. I'll just get ahead on a couple of other videos that I had planned. It was in my mailbox the whole time. So here I am at work filming before my first client because I always like to get these videos out to you guys as fast as possible. So let's dive into the box. The theme this month is breaking the ice, and the first product that I see in here, it's a complexion product. So a few months ago, we got some samples in our box to help us determine what shade we would wear in complexion products. And the sample that we got was the Pretty Vulgar Undercover Concealer. So I actually got that concealer. I'm really excited about this actually. And I got the color that I needed, which is Little White Lies. And this actually worked quite well for me. It's a little less high coverage than the, see, it's like the perfect color for me. It's exactly the shade of my pale skin. It's a little less high coverage than the other concealers I have at home, so I'm looking forward to having this more for when I'm doing the no makeup look. And I also needed something a little bit smaller to travel with. I've got a trip coming up soon. And my Born This Way concealer, the Too Faced one, is quite a large bottle. So I was like, I really need something smaller to travel with. And the CoverGirl one that I have is quite light. So I think this will work very well. Very excited about that. And as I said, I really enjoyed the sample. I actually used the sample in its entirety when we got them. So I'm really excited about this. The value is $25. It's a lightweight gel serum concealer formulated to be hydrating, buildable, and provide medium coverage with a natural flawless finish. And it does have a nice skin-like finish. I prefer that to like a very matte under eye. I do have, as you can see, I have kind of a, I don't want to say I have under eye bags because it sounds really bad, but I do get a little bit puffy in through that area, and I find the drier the concealer, the more pronounced that is. So I quite like this formula. I'm very happy to have that. That sort of makes the box for me right there. Now, the next item in here is by Skin&Co. So this is the Truffle Therapy Face Gommage. So it's a delicate exfoliating cream with a rich texture and soothing fragrance. A lush formula combining the best of the iconic Mediterranean lifestyle and the luxury Italian spa experience. So let's see what the texture's like. There it is there. Don't mind the swatch on my hand. That's my lipstick. I was trying to decide. Does anyone else do that? So this has a nice, this has like a nice fine like micro bead in there. I just want to see what the beads are made out of. So it says it features sweet almond oil, gentle apricot seed powder, and our unique exclusive Black Winter truffle extract. So it says gently buff away and erase dull, lackluster skin, revealing a more luminous and healthy complexion. So this is just a really nice, gentle scrub. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I do prefer more of a chemical exfoliant than a physical exfoliant, but I do keep a physical exfoliant in the shower. The Quintessence one is the one that I'm using right now, and I actually find the beads in there to feel quite similar to the one that I'm using, so I think I'm gonna like this. So that'll be a good one to just keep in the shower when I want to do a quick scrub, and I don't want to take the time to do like a chemical peel, so this is gonna be great. I have tried some products from Skin&Co before that we've received in Boxycharm, and I did really like there was like a facial mist that they sent us, and I really liked that. So I'm excited to give this a try. It's valued at $28. Next we have from Avant Skincare their 8-hour Radiance Renewal Sleeping Mask. So this is valued at $107. Oh my gosh. Whenever it's such a large value, I'm always like, oh my gosh. So this says it's an 8-hour renewal sleeping mask, works to reveal youthful and beautiful skin overnight. It also helps to tighten the skin and lessen the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. So I'm actually really excited to try this. In the December box, we received the Saturday Skin Water Cream, and I'm really enjoying that, but I'm finding would like to have something a little bit heavier at nighttime. It is January in Canada, and even though I do have oily skin, it does still get dry this time of year, so it's a weird combination of oily and dehydrated. So I was thinking something heavier at night. Oh yeah, it doesn't look like anything, it looks like a cream, but it's really rich in texture. It's got a really thick, almost balmy texture. I really like that, but it's not greasy. Smells really nice, not a strong fragrance, just a soft fragrance. So really excited to give that a try. I haven't tried anything from this brand before. I'm excited. $107? My gosh. Has shea butter in it. That's what gives it that texture. That's really, really nice. And it has soaked right into my skin, and it doesn't feel greasy. It just feels really nice and like rich. And then we've got a lip product. So this is from Manna, Kadar, Beaute. I hope I said that right. And it's their Lip Whip. And this is valued at $21. It says it's a matte lip color that's whipped to perfection, easy to apply, and formulated with long-lasting pigments that don't dry out your lips. Interesting. And I've got the color Hope, which looks to be sort of almost a brick red or a berry color. Let's swatch it and see what color it actually is, if I can open it without wrecking my nails. The packaging is really interesting. Okay, so it's just a doe foot applicator. Oh yeah, it's like a brick red. It's really, really pretty. So that's it right there. Beautiful color. I've got a couple of colors similar to that in the Dose of Color formula. And it says it's a whipped formula, but it's very thin in consistency. We'll let that dry down and see what the texture is like as it dries. And then lastly, we've got a palette. You guys know I love a palette. I live for the palettes. So this is from Ace Beauty. This is the outer packaging. It's called the Scarlet Dusk palette. Now I have received palettes from Ace Beauty before in Boxycharm, and I really like their formula. I find it very easy to work with. Oh, this is beautiful. There's the palette there. Isn't that stunning? Beautiful. Let's swatch a few. We'll grab a couple of shimmers and a couple of mattes and see how they swatch. My nails are so long, it's really hard. The squares are kind of small. It's hard to get my little finger in there. So those are the colors I picked up. I'm just gonna pull up my sleeve. Let's see how they swatch. So those are the shimmers there. Oh, the mattes, guys, those mattes. Those are beautiful. And it seems to me when I've worked with this formula before, the shimmers aren't like crazy metallic or anything like that, but they are very easy to work with. And that's one thing that's nice about this brand. The mattes are really smooth and buttery, but again, very easy to blend. And you can see they've got good staying power. When you swatch a shadow and you go to wipe it off, if it leaves those lines, that's usually a good indicator that it's got good staying power. And typically with these types of warm tones, you get really good staying power because of the pigment that's in there. So very excited to give that a try. This would be a beautiful like Valentine's Day palette with all those beautiful pinks. This would even be a good like down south palette. All those nice warm tones. Love that. So that's valued at $34.99. So let's do the math. So the total this time, sorry I used my giant iPad, is $215.99. That's really good. When I initially sort of opened up the box, I wasn't terribly excited, I'm not gonna lie. It's really hard to top that December box. The December box was so good. But now that I've had a chance to touch everything, and take a look at everything and look at the value of some of these items, it's a pretty good box. I'm most excited, to be honest, about the concealer and the sleeping mask. I think these are going to be great additions to my collection, and some stuff that I kind of needed, so this worked out really well for me. This lip color has dried down and it is fully dry, fully matte, and I would say it's pretty well transfer proof. And it doesn't feel crusty. It actually feels exactly the same here as it does here. So it just feels like my skin. So I'll be interested to see how that feels on the lips, if it gets dry throughout the day, how it wears, stuff like that. I'll keep you posted on that in a future video. I am hoping to do more get ready with me videos this year where I use some of the products that we receive in Boxycharm, and I'd like to do more like full face of nothing new videos, stuff like that. So let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing some of those things, but I'd love to hear from you guys. Did you get your box this month? What did you get in yours? Did you get the same stuff, different stuff? I think there was 2 different variations on the palette. I missed the choice portion of this month. I'm having a hard time remembering to go on and choose my item. I did choose for February. I did actually remember for next month's, but I completely forgot. So I'm not sure what the other palette looked like, but if you got a different one, let us know in the comments below what it looked like. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!